Can a double-edged razor coming in at under $10 on Amazon really be any good? Well, today we take a look at the second cheapest double-edged razor on Amazon to find out if it can be. This here is the Shark SH.25, and it comes on a hanger like so for display purposes. It comes with the razor as well as 10 blades, both split into packs of 5. The razor is a 3-piece with a chrome-plated cap and comb, as well as a plastic handle with a metal chrome-plated piece on the top where it connects to the head of the razor. And with that plastic handle, you're getting a much lighter razor, as that plastic, well, it hardly weighs anything. And the whole entire razor comes in right about 1.25 ounces. The handle also has some grooves going all the way along it for gripping purposes and control. The entire length of the handle itself is about 4 inches, so you have plenty of room for a comfortable hold. The handle does also have a small hole going all the way through it. Now, although about 90% of the handle is plastic, it does have that metal top to it, and that metal piece is very important because it has the threads that the head of the razor screws into when you're putting the whole thing together. And why that's so important is, well, if it was plastic as well, you definitely have some stripping issues when tightening it down onto the head. Now, how did this cheap razor perform during shaving? Well, I found that it actually performed fairly well and is definitely about a medium aggressive shave. My experience using the Shark SH.25 was actually a fairly good one. Now, I did know that people were saying that it was an aggressive razor, either in a good way or a bad way in the reviews. But honestly, I've had people tell me that even non-aggressive razors to me were still too aggressive for them. So I wasn't real sure what this one was going to be. However, I found it to be a medium aggressiveness, which to me is a really nice shave, as you can feel the razor without it being too dug into your skin. Now, because it does have a plastic handle on it, I did find that you need to be a little heavy wristed just to make up for the weight that you might have with a fully metal razor. I found that the blade lines up just about perfectly every time, so you don't have to fiddle with that, and that's a really important thing with the double-edged razor. Now, the only two concerns that I really have with this razor is that the fit and finish on it isn't exactly great. It does have some markings on the side of the heads from where it was molded, as well as the handle doesn't have a really nice smooth transition to the metal piece. However, being as how it is a very low cost razor, I really can't even complain about that. My other concern would be the handle somehow breaking off of it if I were to use it as a travel razor, or if I was even to drop it a little bit harder than a normal, just, off the counter drop. However, I think as long as I am careful with it, I don't ever see it intentionally coming off of there or breaking, as I'm pretty sure that it is epoxied in there fairly well. However, I think that if you were picking this up for travel and you want to just throw it into your DOP bag, I think that it'd be perfectly fine with that. And if you're really worried about it, take that razor blade out of there, roll it up in a pair of socks or a shirt or something, and you should be perfectly fine and not really need to worry about it breaking off there at the head. However, if for somehow it does manage to, you can do an emergency shave by holding on to just that little metal piece there. It's a little awkward, but it can get the job done. So who do I think this razor is good for? Well, I think it's good for, quite frankly, anybody. Coming in at under $10, I think that it's kind of hard to justify not having this razor around, just in case if you have to leave in an emergency or something. You've got some cheap razor that you can throw in your bag with 10 blades with it that you don't need to worry about losing or breaking. Now, who I don't think you'd be for is anybody that has any really sensitive skin, because it is that medium aggressive blade. You may end up finding that it is a little too aggressive for those that tend to get razor burn and ingrowing hairs really easily. Now, do I think that it's worth your money? Well, honestly, that's really up to you. However, for me, I think that it's kind of hard to justify not having a semi-aggressive extra razor laying around for the under $10 that you can get it with, along with the 10 blades. If you are interested in picking yourself up a shark razor, go ahead and check out the link down below. And now that you know my thoughts on the second cheapest double-edged razor available on Amazon, why not go ahead and check out what the cheapest one is in this video right up here. Down below, that's going to be a video that you may enjoy as well. Until next time, as always, you have a good one.